2025 is here. If you're watching this video, it's probably because you said 2025 is the year I'm gonna start a business or a side hustle. And that's honestly smart as hell because we all know how difficult it is to survive off of a single source income in the modern world. 2025 will be your year, and it's finally time that you unlocked living life on your own terms. Traveling the world, buying your dream homes, cars, taking care of your friends and family, you name it. You can have it all. Just take it from me. In fact, many of you watching may have already seen me online because I've been documenting my journey over the past 5 years on this YouTube channel and my Instagram. I'm just some kid from a small fishing village in Canada that should just be finishing my college degree right now, riddled with debt. But instead, I'm a multi-millionaire that has a residency and lives part-time in Dubai, has 3 different online business models, a real estate company, and have somehow managed to get pretty much everything I've ever wanted and more out of this life. And the crazy thing is I can't even give myself that much credit for it because I let the gift of the internet do pretty much all the heavy lifting for me. If I was starting my journey today instead of 6 years ago, after testing every single online business model or side hustle under the sun, hanging out with a 9-figure network of mentors and peers, and religiously scanning social media for new trends every single day, the 5th best online business model I recommend you start right now is TikTok Shop affiliate. Now, I'm gonna be ranking each of these business models based on 3 things: ease or difficulty, so how easy is it for you to just get started? How much knowledge or expertise would be required? Startup cost, which is how much money do you have to put in to actually start seeing some returns? And scalability, which is how high can we take this? Can we make millions of dollars or just a few $1,000s a month? TikTok Shop has to be one of the best opportunities right now, which is why I put the ease at 7 out of 10. I mean, if you just have some base level understanding, you can speak decently okay, then you should be able to start making some money. And here's how you do it. So if you haven't heard of TikTok Shop already, it's basically a new platform built into TikTok where brands can start selling their products directly to customers on TikTok. And within just 2 clicks, that customer will have purchased from seeing a simple video on TikTok. And why it's working so well is because it removes so much friction. The customer no longer has to go to the website, scroll to the landing page, add the product to the cart, worry about all this stuff, because they can purchase directly in the app whenever they see something that really stands out to them and they want it. In fact, there are so many agencies right now where people have built a business around teaching others or implementing TikTok Shop into their current business. And while that's a good opportunity too, and starting TikTok Shop yourself is also a good opportunity, the reason why these things didn't make the list for me is because they're pretty costly to start. I mean, to start selling products on TikTok Shop, you have to have inventory, which means you have to spend thousands of dollars on ordering product to a warehouse or fulfillment center to then actually send it out to your customers. Not only that, but you have to have a corporation set up and all the legal work done. With TikTok Shop affiliates, you just need yourself and one of these guys, because all you're doing is promoting somebody else's product using TikTok. Now, when you sign up to TikTok Shop as an affiliate, you can then jump on different offers and create videos, host live streams, and do whatever you can to get this product in front of other people. And every single time you make a sale, you'll take a cut or a percentage of the revenue generated for that product. Now, there are people making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month with this right now. If you go to fastmoss.com and you do a quick search of some of the top affiliates on TikTok right now, you can dissect their strategy and see exactly how they're making millions of dollars a year by promoting other people's products and how easily they're doing it simply by using their phone, a Wi-Fi connection, and TikTok. Because of this, the startup cost I put at 10 out of 10. You don't need to spend any money and you can get started right out of the gate seeing those returns come in. Now, with scalability, although yes, some people are making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, you probably won't become a multi-millionaire anytime soon using this business model, but it's a great way to get the ball rolling and start making thousands of extra dollars to fuel your entrepreneurial ventures. So the scalability comes in at a 4 out of 10, leaving the tally for this business model at 21 out of 30. Let's see if the 4th best online business model right now can top it, which is digital dropshipping. Now, digital dropshipping, or selling digital products, is just like it sounds. It's basically dropshipping where you're building a website or a sales funnel, you're creating advertisements, either organic or you're using paid media, and you're driving your customers to your landing page or sales funnel and getting them to purchase your digital product. Now, you might be wondering, well, what's the difference between this and dropshipping? And you see, with digital dropshipping, you have 0 fulfillment cost. This is a business that's near and dear to me because I've been doing it for the past couple of years and I've made millions of dollars with it. I mean, if you went to my description box right now, you would see a current digital product which is my AI store builder. That thing will build you a custom built Shopify dropshipping store for 100% free, and I get paid by Shopify and TikTok to host that. Now see, there are many different types of digital products. You could sell ebooks, you could sell courses, online events, PDFs, website templates, mentorship, coaching. These are all digital products, but what's so great about them is you don't have to pay a supplier for the product. You can keep your margins high, actually take home a substantial amount of your revenue in profit every single year, and the sky's the limit with how high you can scale, especially if you build a personal brand to complement your digital product. Or you could also go directly on the paid media route for somebody that doesn't want to show your face or, be the front man of your company by having a YouTube channel or Instagram presence. So overall, digital dropshipping scores a 6 out of 10 on the ease category. It's relatively easy to get started. I mean, I've dropped 8.5-hour guides teaching you everything you need to know for free on YouTube. Startup cost, it scores a 7 out of 10. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. You might need to spend a little bit of money on hosting your website or your sales funnels. If you're going the paid media route, you'll have to start spending some money on advertising, but generally you can get away with spending a couple $100 and seeing success in this business model. Now for scalability, it's 10 out of 10. I mean, people are making millions of dollars a month selling digital products. I myself, I'm making high 6 figures every single month selling a bunch of different digital products. And like I mentioned, one digital product that I'm attaching to my personal brand is the free AI store builders that I give you guys, and I get paid by Shopify and TikTok to do so. So overall, this business model scores a 23 out of 30 and comes in 4th on the list. But with 2 amazing business models done and dusted already, probably wondering what could be the next 3. Well, the third best, and maybe you guessed it already, it's dropshipping, but dropshipping with AI. So what's the difference? How are we using AI here to enhance our dropshipping money-making method and get rich in 2025? Well, let me tell you, although your margins aren't going to be as high selling physical products than digital products, I'd argue that it's probably easier to build a brand for the long term, and also you don't have to show your face whatsoever. So if you're uncomfortable with being on camera, you don't want a personal brand, don't worry. These things won't benefit you that tremendously when it comes to dropshipping anyway, because you can scale to millions by leveraging UGC creators, influencers, paid media, and the list goes on. But you probably know about dropshipping already. If not, there's a massive 8.5-hour guide in the description box where I'll teach you step by step for 100% free, and also a million resources that I have always in the description below. But you see, where the AI part comes in, we're doing a few things differently. I mean, one, you can build your entire website using AI. I'm talking about homepage, landing page, product photos, legal pages, product descriptions, everything you would need in about 15 minutes. And I can't even believe I'm saying this, because when I first started dropshipping 5 years ago, it took me hours, days even, to build my first few dropshipping stores. And now you guys can crank these suckers out in like 15 minutes and rapid test products until you find success. Now on top of that, you have platforms out there like AutoDS, which are an all-in-one dropshipping solution that uses AI to predict trends to show you guys real data-backed winning products that have the highest likelihood of making you money when you list them on your store right now. On top of that, with one click, these guys will fulfill all your orders. So they'll send the orders that come in on your Shopify store directly to your end consumer, and you literally have to do no work in between. So the reason why dropshipping comes in at number 3 is because all barriers to entry have been removed. It's never been an easier, better, and faster time to start this business model. On top of that, you have websites like ArcAds that will make you AI videos that you can post organically and get free views on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube Shorts, Snapchat, all pushing traffic and making you money on your store without spending a dime on ads. And then of course, when you break into paid media and you're using UGC creators, which you can do organically as well, by the way, this is where you can see some crazy results. For me, I get TikTok for 50 cents on the dollar. I'll have an exclusive link down in the description below, but we're paying half the price as everyone else. It's no wonder why we're able to churn out winning product after winning product. Regardless, you can tell I'm passionate. I'm going too deep into this than I need to. So all the resources will be in the description below. But overall, dropshipping scores a 5 out of 10 on the ease category, because although the barriers to entry have been removed, it is difficult to maintain high enough profit margins, and it's definitely difficult to go on to scale to millions and millions of dollars. So overall, it gets a 5. Startup cost, 9 out of 10. Like I said, you can do this now for practically free just by using my resources alone. Scalability, 10 out of 10. You can make millions of dollars. I became a millionaire with dropshipping. It changed my life. Get started if you haven't already. Down below in the description, you'll also find a link. This is a new offer that we're running where you have the opportunity to apply and work with my team directly on a partnership model. So if that's interesting to you, check that out. Overall, dropshipping scores a 24 out of 30, but where do we go from here? Well, the second best online business model for you to start as a complete beginner is becoming a remote closer or setter for a high ticket digital product. Now, maybe you've heard of this before and you're probably thinking, well, yeah, that seems kind of lame compared to the last 3 business models you just mentioned. And look, you're not wrong. It is kind of lame, as in, you're not going to be a multimillionaire in 1 or 2 years, but sometimes boring and slow is the good approach to go, especially when you have something that you could practically guarantee will make you a sizable amount of monthly income as a side hustle or a full-time career. And some of the richest people in the world are salespeople. I mean, if you take a look at massive companies, usually the highest paid role or position in any company is the CEO. But what we're seeing and what we've seen over the years is that the only other person inside of a company who's able to beat out the CEO in yearly earnings is typically a gun, an absolute killer salesperson. So if you can train up and get to that level, you'll never go hungry for the rest of your life. Now, another reason why this came in at number 2 is because there's never been a better time. Think about how many people are flooding the market right now, starting to sell digital products, starting to sell courses. I mean, we've all seen the hundreds of millions of dollars people like Iman Gadzhi and Andrew Tate have been able to make. And now with hundreds of creators telling people to start a personal brand or a coaching offer, means there's so many new companies selling digital products and selling these type of offerings. But what does each one of these companies need? They need a team of salespeople that's going to be hitting the phones, it's going to be hopping on Zoom meetings and selling their prospects on their desired outcome. So the best way to get started, pick up a few fundamental sales books, watch a few YouTube videos on how to become a remote closer or remote setter. There's tons of great creators out there. And then either start your personal brand, which will help you get clients, or send some cold DMs, start grinding, do the outreach, try to secure yourself in a company, try to become the top salesperson, and then slowly advance to better and better offers that's gonna make you more money. Now, this is a dream business model if you're a beginner. These skills are gonna service you for the rest of your life. Sales is not just about selling somebody a product, it's about helping them achieve everything they've ever wanted, solving painful problems for people. And if you become a master at this, think about how many areas of your life this applies to. You're going on a date with a girl, you're trying to convince your parents of something. Your sales skills are gonna come in handy no matter what you do in life, I can promise you that. But the only downside and where this business model took a hit is on the scalability, which I put as a 4 out of 10. Although yes, technically you can become a millionaire in sales and you become top salesperson for some of the top companies and offers in the world, generally you're still trading your time for money. Regardless of the position that you're in, you're still talking to people directly, you're still selling them, closing them, and that requires your time and effort. Versus with any other business, you can create systems that work for you. But overall, it has to be the easiest business model to start on this list. Startup cost 10 out of 10. You don't need any money. I mean, maybe spend $20 on a book if you want to enhance your knowledge. But yes, scalability 4 out of 10. So overall, this business model scored a 24 out of 30, which is pretty dang high, but not as high as the highest, which we're about to get into now. So the moment you guys have all been waiting for, the best online business model to start right now for a beginner in 2025, in my humble opinion, is starting your very own personal brand. So why is starting a personal brand in 2025 possibly the best decision you'll ever make? Well, it's pretty much like running Facebook ads for dropshipping in 2016. Content is still very much on easy mode. I mean, I'm no professional movie maker, but I'm posting videos on YouTube and sometimes they're getting upwards of 1 million views. You realize how crazy that is? 1 million people tuning into a video that I posted that's multiple hours long on YouTube, listening to every word that I say. That is so much power and influence in my pocket. And we all know power and influence leads to shitloads of money. And starting a personal brand isn't just for, broke kids trying to document their life to 10K a month and then sell a course and get rich. But you see, the biggest and brightest minds of the world are all flooding onto social media. And this is because they all know that where attention flows, money goes. Where attention goes, money flows. Anyways, you get the point. Just to name a few. If you have a niche personal brand and you're posting on YouTube showing people how you lost 20 pounds or how you got over childhood trauma, not only are you going to make money every single month from what YouTube pays you for having those viewers stay on the platform, which could be a solid chunk of change. For me, it's usually in the multiple 5-figure realm every single month, but you can also make affiliate commissions. So if you're not ready to start a business, you don't want that kind of stress, you can simply sign up for an affiliate program, which pretty much 90% of companies in today's day and age have an affiliate program, and boom, you drop that in the link in the description, promote it a little bit, and that could be money coming in every single month. On top of that, if you're in the US, I know TikTok pays for views, Instagram pays for views. You can also start your own business so easily and supercharge it with your personal brand's audience. You can sell digital products, physical products, practically anything. I mean, it's how some of these large entrepreneurs like Iman and Andrew Tate have been successful in every single product launch they've ever done. That's unheard of for some 25-year-old kid on the internet making $100 million in the past few years. But the only reason why he's been able to do it is because of his personal brand. I can tell you right now that these people don't have the best eyewear companies on the planet. They don't have the best courses in the entire world. They just make money because they have attention. So needless to say, starting a personal brand, being the face of your company, having that founder visibility, or just creating YouTube videos like this, it definitely isn't for everyone. And there's some people who totally value their peace, their privacy, and I totally understand that. That's why I went over 4 other business models first. But I can promise you, for those who want to dive in and go full steam with creating their personal brand, whether they're a complete beginner and they just want to start documenting and building an audience to later sell to in the future, or whether you already are a seasoned pro at something, you want to provide that value and get paid ridiculous amounts of money for it. In my opinion, the personal brand truly is the best thing that you can do. It'll complement anything else you do in your life. And starting it right now, you still have a sliver of opportunity. You know, every few years, we're in a golden era of something. If you hopped on that opportunity, I mean, you can probably think of so many missed opportunities. Maybe for you, it's crypto or NFTs a few years ago when everything was going ballistic. Maybe it was dropshipping back in 2017. Whatever it is, I can confidently tell you that we're going through another gold rush, and those who are taking advantage of building an audience now will be set up for the rest of their lives. But anyways, guys, that's it for the video. Let me know if you agree with me on some of these business models and the way that I rank them down in the comments, and also which business model you are going to be taking action on in 2025. Leave this comment to help hold yourself accountable. I'll hold you accountable, you hold me accountable, and we'll check in a year from now and see where we're all at. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you in a few days. Peace.